Welcome to the lesson on navigating legal and ethical considerations within influencer marketing, a core component of our digital marketer training program. Today, we explore the intersection of legal requirements and ethical responsibilities that every influencer and marketer must understand. We'll cover proper disclosure, contract terms, and FTC guidelines, setting the stage with an overview of why these concepts matter. Through a mix of definitions, storytelling, and visual aids, you'll learn how to build trustworthy and compliant marketing campaigns in a dynamic digital landscape. Influencer marketing involves partnering with social media figures to promote products or services. Legally, this means complying with specific requirements to ensure transparency and fairness. In this scene, we define key terms like disclosure, contract terms, and FTC guidelines. Understanding these fundamentals is critical for navigating the legal landscape. We'll introduce basic legal concepts and explain why ethical practices not only build trust with audiences, but also protect both influencers and brands from legal repercussions in a highly scrutinized market. Proper disclosure is the cornerstone of legal compliance in influencer marketing. Influencers must clearly inform audiences when content is sponsored, ensuring transparency and authenticity. This scene dives into what constitutes acceptable disclosure language and timing. We illustrate how failure to disclose can lead to penalties and loss of trust. By integrating definitions and clear examples, you'll see why disclosing partnerships upfront is not just a legal obligation, but also a best practice that fosters genuine connections with followers and maintains the integrity of the marketing message. Imagine an influencer promoting a skincare product without a clear sponsorship disclosure. In this narrative, viewers follow the journey of a brand that faced a major backlash due to hidden endorsements. The resulting media scrutiny and legal inquiries highlight the risks of non-compliance. This story not only defines the concept of disclosure, but also offers a real-world perspective on its impact. The narrative reinforces the lesson that transparency builds credibility and helps avoid legal complications, reminding digital marketers that ethical practices are vital for long-term success. Contracts set the groundwork for every influencer collaboration. This scene outlines the essential contract terms, including scope of work, payment structures, content rights, and confidentiality clauses. We explain how well-crafted contracts protect both parties by clearly delineating expectations and responsibilities. Visual diagrams will illustrate contract frameworks, showing the flow from negotiation to final agreement. Understanding these details is crucial for ensuring that influencers and brands have a clear, enforceable roadmap that minimizes disputes and legal risks while paving the way for successful partnerships. In this scene, we present a clear diagram of a typical influencer contract. The chart breaks down key sections such as deliverables, disclosure requirements, compensation, and termination clauses. This visual representation helps you understand how each element interconnects to form a comprehensive agreement. By mapping out the structure, we simplify complex legal jargon into an accessible format. The diagram serves as a quick reference for identifying critical contractual components, ensuring that every influencer marketing campaign is built on a solid, legally compliant foundation that supports both creative freedom and regulatory adherence. The Federal Trade Commission (FTC) guidelines play a crucial role in governing influencer marketing practices. This scene explains the key points of the guidelines, such as the requirement for clear, conspicuous disclosures and honest endorsements. We discuss how these rules are designed to protect consumers and maintain market integrity. Through definitions and step-by-step explanations, you'll learn what the FTC expects from influencers and brands alike. This understanding is essential for crafting campaigns that are not only effective, but also legally sound, avoiding potential fines and reputational damage. Let's explore a case study where a well-known brand successfully navigated FTC guidelines. The influencer partnership was marked by clear disclosures, detailed contracts, and proactive compliance measures. This case illustrates how adhering to legal requirements can enhance brand reputation and consumer trust. By analyzing the steps taken, from initial negotiations to public communication, we see practical applications of legal principles. This real life example reinforces the importance of integrating legal and ethical practices in influencer marketing, ensuring sustainable partnerships and long term success in a competitive digital landscape. Imagine a scenario where an influencer and a brand engage in a transparent, respectful contract negotiation. In this narrative, both parties openly discuss deliverables, compensation, and legal requirements. Their proactive communication prevents misunderstandings and sets clear expectations. This story demonstrates that thoughtful negotiation can transform potential legal pitfalls into a smooth, collaborative process. By highlighting effective negotiation techniques and mutual trust, we underscore that a well-drafted contract not only protects legal interests, but also fosters a creative environment where influencers and brands can thrive together. Ethical responsibilities in influencer marketing go beyond legal requirements. In this scene, we use charts and diagrams to illustrate ethical considerations like transparency, authenticity, and accountability. Visual aids help break down complex ethical concepts into digestible segments, showing how each responsibility contributes to building a trustworthy brand image. The graphic representation connects ethical actions to positive consumer engagement and brand loyalty. This approach ensures that you understand the symbiotic relationship between legal compliance and ethical behavior, creating a framework for sustainable and respectful influencer partnerships. Transparency and authenticity are the heart of ethical influencer marketing. Here, we delve into what it means to be genuine in sponsored content. We discuss the importance of honest endorsements, clear disclosure of affiliations, and the careful balance between promotion and authenticity. Using both definition and storytelling techniques, we explain how ethical behavior influences audience trust and long-term engagement. This scene provides practical tips on maintaining authenticity while meeting legal requirements, ensuring that your marketing strategies are both compliant and relatable, ultimately fostering a deeper connection with your target audience. Access to reliable resources is essential for legal compliance. In this scene, we provide website references, including the official FTC site and legal blogs dedicated to influencer marketing. We demonstrate how to navigate these resources, showing screenshots of key pages where marketers can find up-to-date guidelines and contract templates. By referencing these authoritative sources, you'll gain practical tools to ensure your influencer marketing practices remain current and compliant. These online resources are invaluable for continuous learning and serve as a trusted backup when crafting your legal and ethical marketing strategies. Datasets play a crucial role in analyzing the impact of compliance in influencer marketing. In this segment, we review performance metrics related to disclosure practices, audience engagement, and campaign success. Graphs and charts display how compliant campaigns tend to yield higher trust and better conversion rates. This data-driven approach helps illustrate the tangible benefits of adhering to legal and ethical guidelines. By understanding these metrics, digital marketers can justify investments in compliance measures and build data-backed strategies that foster both legal integrity and robust market performance. Non-compliance with legal and ethical standards can have serious repercussions. In this scene, we explore a real-life example where an influencer faced legal action and reputational damage due to inadequate disclosures and poorly defined contract terms. The case study reveals the chain reaction of financial penalties, loss of consumer trust, and long-term brand harm. By discussing the consequences through a detailed narrative and data illustrations, you gain a clear understanding of why following legal guidelines and ethical practices is non-negotiable. This example serves as a cautionary tale for all digital marketers. Let's recap the essential takeaways from this lesson. We covered the importance of proper disclosure, the necessity of clear contract terms, and the critical role of adhering to FTC guidelines. Visual aids, real-life stories, case studies, and datasets enriched our understanding of legal and ethical responsibilities. By mastering these concepts, you are better equipped to craft influencer campaigns that are transparent, legally sound, and ethically robust. These principles not only prevent legal issues, but also build stronger, more credible brand relationships in the digital space. The knowledge you've gained today translates into tangible benefits for your career and brand partnerships. By applying these legal and ethical practices, you ensure your campaigns are trustworthy, fostering stronger consumer loyalty and reducing the risk of legal pitfalls. Real-life success stories show that transparent practices lead to enhanced brand reputation and sustained market performance. As you move forward, remember that adherence to these guidelines is not only a regulatory requirement, but a strategic advantage in digital marketing. Embrace these insights to drive both innovation and integrity in your influencer collaborations.